Car mascots tell the story of sculpture in the first half of the 20th century. A car mascot, also called a hood ornament, is a small statue, image, or symbol on the hood of a car. They were on virtually every car from the 1910s to the 1950s. Mascots helped people differentiate themselves. They provided the means to publicly display their personal interests, social position, wealth, taste, etc. For some people, and especially in Europe, the mascot could be as important as the car itself. There are two primary types of car mascots. Mascots made and sold by automobile manufacturers for their brands are called factory mascots. In contrast, accessory mascots were made by individual artists and independent foundries and were used for any car brand. Factory mascots were extremely useful to auto manufacturers. They were a simple way to convey a brand's image and to advertise the brand. From the mid-1920s through the 1950s, most car companies would introduce a new mascot design whenever they introduced a new automobile model. It is estimated that over 7,000 different car mascots were created. While the vast majority were made of metal, about 100 were made of glass. Several European and British companies manufactured or sold glass mascots. Lalique is the best-known glass mascot manufacturer, and their mascots are the most highly regarded. As might be expected, because of their use on cars, popular mascot themes involved speed, power, endurance, elegance, and prestige. Favorite early mascot subjects were goddesses, usually nudes or semi-nudes, mythology, horses, greyhounds, rams, eagles, and Native Americans. Later subjects were abstract, and especially in America, they featured rockets, wing shapes, and spacecraft. While virtually all American mascots were factory mascots, in Europe, accessory mascots were commonly used. They provided artists and foundries with the opportunity to display their creative talents and manufacturing capabilities. Europe and France in particular had numerous technically advanced foundries, which cast both small and large, finely detailed sculptures. The best metal mascots were made using a complicated process called cire perdu, or lost wax casting. It involves numerous steps. It begins with an artist creating a model out of wax, clay, or some other material. Next, a mold is made from the model. Then, a thick wax cast, and an outer ceramic shell is produced. Molten metal is poured into the ceramic shell, which melts the wax. Finally, a metal casting emerges, and it is hand-polished and finished. The lost wax method produces one mascot at a time. The finished mascots have extremely fine details but are quite expensive to produce because of the amount of labor involved. Most quality accessory mascots were made of bronze, and then plated with silver, nickel, or chrome. The first half of the 20th century saw a wide range of art movements and sculpture styles, reflecting the diverse artistic developments, social and political changes, and the rise of industry and technology. European sculpture moved from the familiar territory of realism to different degrees of abstraction and to the world of machine aesthetics and industrialism. At the beginning of the 20th century, most sculptors worked in the tradition of realism, depicting humans in the natural world with accuracy and detail. From 1890 to 1910, Art Nouveau, characterized by its organic flowing lines and natural elements, was popular. It is a style known for its intricate, elegant shapes and elaborate details. René Lalique's early jewelry and glass creations exemplified this style. In contrast, the French sculptor Auguste Rodin often portrayed human emotion, movement, and intimacy in unprecedented ways. His work is known for its naturalism, use of various materials, and rough, unfinished surfaces. Just before World War I, Art Deco first appeared in France. Art Deco is a mixture of different styles, united by the desire to be modern. Design ideas and subjects came from various time periods and cultures. Ancient Greece, Rome, and Egypt, the Middle East, Africa, the Orient, and America. Art Deco sculptures were highly stylized and featured simplified geometric forms, streamlining and ultra-smooth surfaces. They eliminated almost all decoration and detail. Pioneered by artists like Pablo Picasso and George Braque, Cubism separated objects into geometric shapes and depicted them from multiple viewpoints. There were several other significant art movements. Futurism emphasized speed, technology, and modernity. Sculptors, including Umberto Boccioni, created dynamic works that captured movement and energy. The Bauhaus, or Staatliches Bauhaus, was a revolutionary school of art and design founded in Germany in 1919 by Walter Gropius. It sought to unify art, craft, and technology, and highlighted functionality and simplicity. Its basic principles were form follows function, minimalism, and integration of art and technology. Machine aesthetics was a style that featured machine parts and industrial materials. It included large sculptures and car mascots by Jan and Joel Martel and François Rox of Hermès. Europe also saw significant developments in graphic design. French designers like A.M. Cassandre and Paul Collin led the way. Their work was characterized by bold, geometric shapes and vibrant colors, which became iconic in the world of graphic design. In the first half of the 20th century, France was the art center of the world. Paris had the leading artists and schools of art, and artists from every country flocked there. They studied painting, graphics, design, and sculpture. These artists were open to novel ideas, and they inspired and competed. Paris was also the fashion capital of the world. It was home to high-fashion boutiques like Cartier, Lalique, Hermès, and Chanel, which sold jewelry, luxury goods, and haute couture clothes. The mascots in this book are grouped by type: British factory mascots, European factory mascots, women, men, animals, machine aesthetics, and miscellaneous.
I took the mascot photos. Jon Zoler.